Hey guys, we're getting ready to go ahead and go live. We're going to be demoing our new Proximity WordPress plugin for location pages. We're going to be demoing our WordPress plugin for location pages. Now, what do I mean by location pages? So let me demo this and show y'all what I mean by location pages. We'll wait for a few of y'all to get in here, but we're going to go ahead and demo the whole tool. Many of y'all already know exactly what I'm talking about if you're in any of my courses. When I talk about a location page or geocentric pages or city pages, a lot of you guys use them for mass page builders or just to increase proximity to your website. So whenever I build a location page, I'm going to have, it's going to look like a typical website. It's going to have all my services. The only thing that's going to change are my H1 headers, etc. And then, of course, the city that I'm mentioning. So this is your typical city page. Mentions all the services with the specific city that we're trying to gear towards everything towards, right? Then the next thing we will do at the very bottom, which I teach everyone how to stack, is where the secret sauce comes into play. And this is, if you will, from Google, right? The secret sauce. And I use this every time on all of our websites. And it's been really the secret sauce that helps us rank a lot of sites in a lot of areas and expand the proximity. So by proximity, what do I mean? So let's say I was in Jacksonville, Florida, right? Let's pick, I'm going to choose a particular person. And my business is located right here, right? And my geo-grid is green as ever can be. But let's say I wanted to expand over to here, expand over to here, expand over here. Well, average, most of the time, the only way you're going to do that is through extra GMBs. Another way that we normally do it, we talk about in the class, is we do it through city pages. And we do that, more signals we put on your page or your website from Google My Business, the more your proximity spreads. So what does Google want on your website to help say, hey, by the way, I'm located in Jacksonville? Well, if you look at the map up here, it tells you restaurants, hotels, attractions, transit, parking. If I also went to Maps, I'm at Google, because I've shown this in class. If I went things to do Jacksonville, right? Google literally shows you all the stuff that's important to them in Jacksonville. You have over here the local information from Wikipedia, the area, the elevation, the weather, the mayor, the population, local time. And then it goes plan a trip. It gives you the neighborhoods, the colleges. If you hit things to do, then it's going to break it down even further. Top sites. So for the longest time, we have literally been doing all of this manually for all of our clients. And it is honestly, it's a pain in the butt, but it's very, very effective. Okay. And you even see how this map, even here, you see all the pins keep popping up every time I go to different areas, right? Well, now what we've been doing, one of the reasons why I'm really tired, I hired 4 programmers that are working on multiple projects, one of which has been this WordPress plugin to create location pages and all the proximity signals that we do manually. For one, we used to take all the streets in that city, hyperlink them, and tie them to Gmaps. If you ever clicked on any of these, it opened up the Gmap location for that area, right? So these are all the streets, all hyperlinked to GMAP, pulling in signals, right? The next thing is we got driving directions, right? All those driving directions. And down here we got the neighborhoods, we got the weather, we got the top sites, and then we got a map at the very bottom of the area, right? Well, the good, beautiful news for everybody, including myself, especially agencies, is we don't have to do that shit no more. So here's what we now have. I'm going to show you. I'm going to, this plugin specifically, if you go to my website, for example, let's pull it up here. You go under GMB tools. I'm going to have several options, but this is where you find all the tools that I'm dropping. Okay. The basic package is $47 a month unless you are in the GMB Pros. If you're in the GMB Pros, you're going to get it for free. Okay, free. Right? This is the Rank Fortress location page plugin. You come monthly. It's a monthly charge, and you cover up to 5 websites. I also have it where it covers up to 25 websites. I also have it where it covers 75 websites, and I have it where it covers unlimited websites. I also have the documentation with it. I show you how to install it, which is just like any other plugin, right? After you install it, you're going to get it when you purchase this. You're going to get an activation license. You're going to activate it. Then I go through the settings, the short codes, creating a Google API or Maps API. This is not just me taking the images and putting them on the page like we did here. It is actually pulling the data from Google's API, which is even stronger. It's one of the strongest signals that you can pull to a website is using Google's API. Okay, so we have all that documentation in here. I even show you how to set up the API and everything. If you're an agency that works with us, we can set up the API for you. Okay. Goes through all this, shows you how to set up the API, gives you the short codes. And I'm going to show you how easy these damn short codes are to mess with. Right? It's literally like 4 short codes. So here is the basics of the plugin. I didn't build out a website and slap them on there, nothing like that. I just pretty much build out, if you will, the short code so we could show you exactly how this works so you can see it. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments and I will look at them and answer them as I can. If I don't, please forgive me. I'm just one man. But make sure if you're on Facebook, YouTube, any place, just drop your comments and I'll try to answer them during this. So this information right here is pulled with one short code. The neighborhoods is pulled with a short code. Things to do is pulled with a short code. Driving directions is pulled with a short code. And everything else we have on here is pulled with a short code. And I'm going to show you how simple it is. In the short code, you literally copy, paste it, and the only thing you have to do is edit the city, and Google's API will pull the information from that city. As you can see, it says Jacksonville, Florida, the information about the city, the same exact information. If you went over to Google and let's go over here. Jacksonville is the most populous city in Florida. Go to my plugin. Jacksonville, most populous city in Florida. Pulling it straight from Google, okay? It gives you the areas in kilometers. What's the local time? It's 8:53 right now, a.m. Lenny Curry is the mayor. Yep, old Lenny Curry, still the mayor. Population, what's the weather like and everything, okay? Then it gives me up to 60 of Jacksonville neighborhoods. Every one of these, if I was to click on any one of them, it would open up in a separate link being tied to that GMB, that neighborhood in Jacksonville. Then if I go down here to things to do in Jacksonville, Florida, it has all the things to do up to 60 of things to do in Jacksonville, Florida. If I click on any of these, it's going to open up that location for Jacksonville, right? Any one of these. As you can see, it works immaculately. We don't like putting out things, if you will, that aren't going to work. So I've been working on this for the past few weeks, about a month now. If you click on any one of these, it will absolutely pull everything from that city. This is directly from Google's API. All right. Go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Then we have a Jacksonville city map. Another thing cool. If I was to click on any of these map locations, let's say this one right here, it's going to pull in closer. And then if you pull into any one of these, it will show you the pins of the different things to do in that area that were pulled up from here. Then after that, then we have the driving directions down here. Every single one of these. It pulls these right here. If you want to clear the routes, you can clear the routes. But when you first come on here, it's going to have all these driving directions or streets in that area being pulled to the GMB that you specify. Now, why is that important? It is important because I am trying to draw in more proximity and become the dominant entity in that area for that specific GMB. Okay? Then that's it. I mean, you can literally embed the Jacksonville map. You have your driving directions in here. You have all your things to do, places to go, top neighborhoods, and your city information. Now, want me to show you how easy this is? Let's say we want a new location. We're going to see if we can find a roofer in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, let's click on one of these right here. So I copy his address right here. I go in here, I'm going to edit this. Now I'm going to change this to Atlanta. Okay, how do I do that? I go in here and I put Atlanta, Georgia. It's as simple as that. That's the first short code. This is going to be the second short code. And all I'm doing is changing the city information. That is the only thing we're doing, is changing the city and state information. That's all you have to do, literally. Except on the last line, if you're going to have driving directions and any of these short codes you don't want, you don't have to even have in here. You can literally leave it out, right? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you you can. Now, when it comes to Google's API, they give you free points per month. After a certain amount of points, which is something like 30,000, which is a hell of a lot, then you have to pay. It's per point and it's rather cheap. But they give you 30-something thousand free points every month. Now, the last part with driving directions, what I'm going to do, go down here, grab the address, simply come in here and add the address. That is all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to hit update, view page. I may have to refresh the cache. I may not. First time it's going to pull this information. I'm going to refresh the cache. Voila. Pulls it, pulls it, pulls it. It's going to pull it. There you go. Voila. Atlanta, Georgia, city of Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is the capital and most populous city in the U.S. state of Georgia. Area, local time, mayor, weather, population. Let's go over here. Things to do. Let's put Atlanta in here just to make sure this is pulling correctly, right? Keisha, what do you know? All the correct information. Atlanta neighborhoods, things to do Atlanta, Georgia. If I click on any of these, what do you know? It opens it up. No problem whatsoever. And all of these are tied to the GMaps, which is going to pull in proximity signals. All of this is tied to the GMap, which is pulling in proximity signals in this area. Most importantly, not just pulling them in, but pulling them into my websites, my assets. Could you imagine how powerful this is if you had a PBN, if you had not just a PBN, but you had multiple GMBs in the city, and you had all of this put on that city with literally just embedding some short codes. Okay. Atlanta directions, and it's all there. Okay. So, all right. Tony Koenig. Wow, this is huge. Logan. What I would suggest using as far as the API would be one set API for all your clients. So when your clients are with you, you have the API and they're all tied to your API. Okay. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to be doing. I've already started doing. BB bought this. It's awesome. Bravo, William. Where do you find the documentation? If you do not have the documentation, email me and I'll send this over. The documentation is all set up and I have it already in an email, and you will definitely get that as well. Yeah, I mean, it works worldwide. It's pulling from, I'll give you an example. We'll try that for you. But let's say, I don't know, Brisbane, Australia. Let's try Brisbane. Let's try Brisbane and just see. Brisbane, Australia. You know, we can do that for you and show you, but it works. We tried it in Africa. We tried it in, you know, all over the place. So it works. Let's see here. What else we got? Is the map a running an option? Give me 1 second here. I'm going to answer as much as this as I can. Is the map running an option for a keyword insert? No, but if you want that to happen, I can make it happen inside the short code. Okay, so email me that, Gordon, because I do the same thing, and I will talk to my developer and have him take care of that. Greg Adams, so can I use this for my local media asset local directory? Yes. You have just saved me days of work with this plugin. You're welcome, Patrick. So if this is used for shop local website and built out pins of the top 10 restaurants, top 10 contractors map, this will also help with social signals. You got it. So why I've been doing this, there are certain tools that I'm still in the process of making. I'm actually making advanced schema plugin. That one should be released by the end of August. So we should be releasing that one as well. If you go to the options that we have, since you're asking about that as well, we have an option for 5 websites, which is the basic. It's $47 a month. I do have lifetime deals for that. That lifetime deal on this one is only $297, right? I have up to 25 websites this license to cover up to 25 websites, $97 a month, right? Then we have the lifetime deal on that one's only $997. Then I have another one. It's covering up to 75 websites for agencies that really want to grow, and that's $150 a month. And then I have a lifetime deal on that as well, okay? And then if you want unlimited sites, you can put it on as many things you want, many sites you want all over the planet. That's $2,997. Okay, if you're part of the GMB Pros, when I come out with a schema plugin, you're going to get access to that. And that's advanced schema. It's not crap, okay? Then I have the virtual assistant time clock, which dropped today as well, which if you click on that, it will actually keep track, take screenshots of what your virtual assistant is doing, and they can report in daily without you ever missing a beat. Clock in, clock out. My project manager actually developed that. We're working on the virtual assistant course with over 20 SOPs as well. That should be dropping later on this month as well. So let's see. Oh, South Africa, Johannesburg. Yep. What if I cannot set up my API? You would need to outsource it to my team, and then we could set it up for you. So if you need help setting up your APIs, we can do that for you as well. We're already doing that for other people. Is this available for your paid monthly members as part of the package? Yes. If you are a GMB Pro, which is what I have encouraged everybody to do, because I've had people ask me this. So what is GMB Pro? GMB Pro gives you access. Okay, let me go to it so y'all can get all this out and y'all understand. You can pay one-time fee, which is on sale through the Thrive Cart link for $5.97. If you go through here, it's $8.97 lifetime deal or $97 a month. It gives you access to all my private groups, all my past courses, all my current courses, all my new courses, all my future courses, and all the tools I develop. You understand? Plus all my SOPs, plus all my spreadsheets. It's insane. Like one member, already bought the tool and he literally was discounted over $1,000. So it's an insane value. So if you're not in the GMB Pro bundle, I would guarantee you need to do it, because by next week, I'm probably going to be raising the price back up. Okay. Because just for instance, one of the things, we're almost done with this current GMB course because we're already changed the GeoGrid green. It ends on August 21st. Then I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, and then we're going to wind up dropping the deal like we always do. So y'all need to pay attention, in which we're going to go, who wants some free SEO? And we're going to give away free SEO. We're looking in that case for some very tough niches like personal injury lawyer, locksmith, tower, all those hard industries that everybody says is impossible to get ranked for. Well, we're going to rank a bitch in about 30 days. So pay attention. Let's see here. Go through some more of these. Henry, amazing tool. Thank you, buddy. Glad you're working with it already. Heather, statewide site for online services. This is geared mainly towards a city. Okay, we're gearing, you need to have city pages set up. Okay. Facebook user, if I cancel the subscription after setting up my sites, will the things be pulled or the plugins still work? No, if you cancel your subscription, your activation code will be canceled as well. If you stop paying at any time, your activation will be canceled as well. Robbie, this is amazing. Your website is rocking right along. Awesome. Every month is a new record for traffic. Yep. You've been using my location pages from what you last told me. Facebook user seems that, okay. You're rocking. Thank you for working so smart. I do my best. I say work smarter, not harder. But I tend to do both anyways. Where do I sign up for the Thrive? Okay, I'll drop that in here as well. And I'm going to show you guys if you haven't. I know most of you have seen it. It's actually in the group as well, and I'll show you both places. Okay, that way you can see it. I'm going to give you the link as well. Let's go here, go to products, and I'll pull it for you. Thrive Cart Special is right here, which this is the long URL. Let's go over to the group, and I'll show it to you in the group, and I'll actually drop it in the group for you. Okay, that's where you get it from. It's right there. It's right here. I just posted it. It's at the top. That way you can get it if you don't have it. That deal, like I said, is $5.97. It's normally $8.97. If you go through Rank Fortress, it's going to be $8.97. All right. It's $5.97 right now, lifetime deal, or $97 a month. All right. So there's that. I'm going to drop this one last time in the group chat. All right. Let's see here. Where do I sign up for the Thrive price? I just dropped that again. Just got in on it. Now I just need to use it. Great. Better put it to work. Yep. Shane says he saved almost $1,100. Awesome value. The pro, yeah, Patrick says the pro membership is awesome. JP, can this be removed from the client site if they choose to move away from you? Yes. Hey, I'm in the pro group and paid for the location page plugin. Is it meant to be free? It is free to the pro plugin users. I mean, it's free to the GMB Pro. If you did that, email me. Chong, how much is the VA course? The VA course is probably going to be about $300 because you're going to get 20 plus SOPs, standard operating procedures. We're literally making everything from hiring a VA to hiring project manager, lead generation. We're going to be covering our SOPs that we use for web design, search engine optimization, backlinking, blogs, content, social media management, everything. Okay. Henry, I paid full price and I'm not even mad about it. I'm going, even if it's going on sale. Gordon says, with GMB Pro Bundle, how many sites can you use with the plugin? So, good question. Whenever you buy this, and the GMB Pro comes with the license that covers 25 websites. 25 websites, which is a little over almost $1,000 for that plugin on a lifetime deal. It's $9.97 as a lifetime deal normally, but as a pro member, you're getting it for free. Hello, William. How long should one expect results? Depends on the niche. If you're doing location pages, my location pages, you can ask anybody in the group. For instance, Robbie Reed, she came in, she did the location pages the way I stack them, the way you see them. And within a week, within less than a few days, her location pages were already indexed and already ranking on page 1. So guys, if you want this deal, make sure to go to rankfortress.com and you're going to get in. I'll show you where it's at again so you can go through it. Here's the documentation that you'll receive with your order. Once again, the nice little location page information all pulled in magically with just inserting some short codes. All of it. So if you go to my website at rankfortress.com, go to GMB Tools, you can choose the package you want. Do you want 5 sites a month? Do you want 25 sites a month? Do you want 75 sites a month, or do you want unlimited? And all of them are set. All the pricing is set and everything. If you want the basic, which is 5 sites, it's $47 a month. If you want the one that is going to be 25 websites, it's $97 a month. If you want the one that covers 75 websites, it's $150 a month. If you want unlimited amounts of websites, it's $297 a month. But then I also have lifetime deals in here as well. Okay. But best and most importantly, what I would encourage y'all guys to do, go to SEO courses right here and sign up for the GMB Pro, because you will get these tools for free as long as you're GMB Pro. Okay. GMB Pro, like I just submitted in the back end of the group, is only $5.97 as a lifetime deal, and your month to month is $97. Okay, which gives you access to all my past courses, all my current courses, all my future courses, and all the future tools. Ask anyone in our group, and they will tell you without me even asking them, they'll tell you what type of value they're getting and what type of results, more importantly, they're getting from applying what we teach. Okay. Unlike the SEO world, we're here to help the business owners get results. Okay. All right. My email is philamrush@gmail.com for a couple of you guys that are asking about it. You just signed up. Thank you so much. Hello, William. How long? Okay. Where can you find your email? I just dropped it again. You just signed up. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you. Awesome, Chong. Thank you. We appreciate your support, guys. This is our group. If you're not in it, make sure you go in it. Yes, correct. Also, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe, please. But here is the Thrive Cart special. It's going to be up until probably Monday, and then I'm going to raise the price. Okay, because we're going to be coming up with more tools. The schema tool is next. And on top of that, I'm working on something that will create Google G Stacks as well as Cloud Stacks. And I'm even working on my own SEO auditor tool. So I got a lot of shit we're going to be producing. Glad to meet you. Speak 121 from Spain. Tony, I'm in it to win it. Me too, brother. You're going to sign up for GMB Pro. It's a great deal. I mean, I posted one of these in here earlier today when someone signed up. This is what it would have cost him. $997 lifetime. And he got the virtual assistant. He saved over $1,000 for membership. He only paid $597 for. Okay. And that was just one of them. And then this guy right here, Gregory Campbell, did the same thing. Saved him over $1,000. So, all right, guys. Hot damn. Yes, Patrick, it's on fire. That's for sure, brother. Thank you for all the information you share with us. You're welcome. I do my best to help everybody. I got started, if you don't know, as a business owner, right? So I'm not like most SEOs. I'm not here to milk you for all your money. You can ask anybody that's even a part of us that I do their SEO for. We're in it. We take a lot of action, massive action, to get massive results and do them fast. Okay, so that's what we're after. When I first started doing these city pages, it made, the advanced stack where we do all the directions and all the street directions and all the street addresses. That takes a week to do for one client. So someone asked me, they said, is there any way to automate this? And I was like, there's got to be a way, man. There's just got to be a way. And then I hired some programmers. I have 4 of them. One of them is working on some SEO tools. 2 of them are working on the schema. Because there are some tools for schema out there, but they're all crap from what I've seen and heard, of course, because what happens, it seems like most people come out with a tool and they put it in beta and they sell it, and then it's crap. Well, what we want to do is we want to come out with a tool that's good from the get-go so you have no issues with it. Shane says, make the audit tool much better than Shine. So I'm probably going to be dropping some questions in the group regarding the tool that I'm making that's similar to Shine, but it's an audit tool, kind of like the Link Dash Assistant reports that I used. I'm probably going to be dropping a question in the group which will say, if there was some things you would like to see in an audit report that you could get to your clients, what would it be? Because I'm all ears and I'm ready to, hear what anybody says. That way we can make a tool that works for what y'all need. Okay. I'll sign up for the GMB Pro. Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. All right, we're about to get off here, but if you have not, make sure you go to get GMB Pro, which is in the top of the group, like I said, so you can get this tool without having to pay for it, okay? Or if you just want the tool, go pay for it. I love it, brother. If you need the tool instead of 25 sites, you want 75, go get that. If you want unlimited sites, I'll be happy, tickled pink if you want that, okay? Help pay for my developers and what we're doing, because right now, you know, I pay 4 of them, so go figure. But we're trying to make better tools, specifically not just for SEO, but for the GMB community, because there are a lot of tools that are out there for SEO, but not that many for GMB that are effective or good at what they do. So, and this works right now just with WordPress. It's not a standalone tool or anything like that. Now the schema plugin, we're still working on that, and details will be coming out towards the end of the month. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you. I will be going to bed now. I am very tired. So I appreciate everybody. And if you need anything, have any questions whatsoever, let me know. If I don't get to your email, you know, in the next 6 or 7 hours, just realize I am asleep. I am in the Philippines, in a totally different part of the world. And I appreciate every one of you. And you have a blessed evening, and y'all have a great day wherever part of the world you're in. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, and be blessed. Thank you, Patrick.